Are you looking at masculinity?
Yes.
Why?
I guess what defines a man, I guess.
Which would be, like what?
I guess Americanness, feeling like the idea would be like really muscular, play sports. Anything that's manly, like lumberjack, I guess. There you go, a lumberjack.
Masculinity defines how society thinks males act.
Specifically,
things that are like rough and aggressive, like the dirty, like alpha male. I take advantage of my privilege of being a male and empowered kind of attitude.
Well, pretty much like physically fit, sleeping with a lot of women. Pretty much not giving a crap about anyone, keeping all your feelings bottled up.
It means someone who's manly, someone who can like protect a family, who can be like the man of the house, basically like the typical father figure or like adult supervisor kind of person. I don't think it's all based on like how you look. Although manly can mean like somebody buff, like somebody who looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I can also think somebody who's like tall, skinny to be a man or masculine because he has the like what people are looking for in a man, like matureness, intelligence, I guess, toughness.
I don't know, it's a fluid concept, isn't it?
I guess.
Does no one else think that? Am I the only one?
It means super girly, like, what does it mean to me?
I think femininity kind of means, it's been interpreted in very different ways by different groups, so I don't think there's a very singular, totally agreed upon definition of what femininity is. But personally, I think femininity really has to do anything with females. I mean, it sounds totally obvious, but how I perceive someone to be feminine, I guess I'd say, I really don't know, someone who maybe possesses feminine qualities. I don't know.
I just think pink and girls. And just like Victoria's Secret, basically. Like, I walk into that store and I'm like, oh, girls everywhere.
Neil Patrick Harris.
I would say hold on.
It's okay, that's like kind of the point.
I know that I like can't define it, because like my difficulty is that like you asked what it means to me, so I feel like what it means to me is not the answer that I feel like it means to everybody else. Because how it means to me is like who I am. Like femininity is because I'm a woman and how I act is how, and how I represent myself is my femininity, and that's how I would define it. But I feel like society would define it as maybe like some of the other things that are in my room. The fact that I have a pink rug or that I'm wearing a pink headband. And people would think that's, or like the jewelry that I'm wearing sparkly things right now, that would be femininity. But that's not what it is to me.
Two people strongly disagreed, 5 disagree, 7 were neutral, and 2 agreed. Again, 2 people strongly disagreed, 4 disagreed, 9 were neutral, and only 1 person agreed. 2 people strongly disagreed, 7 disagreed, 6 were neutral, and 1 person skipped this question altogether. 5 people said never, another 5 said rarely, 4 people said sometimes, 1 person said often, and 1 person said quite often. 8 people feel somewhat uncomfortable, 7 do not feel uncomfortable, and only 1 person feels aroused. 4 people feel somewhat uncomfortable, 9 do not feel uncomfortable, and 3 people feel aroused.
If I saw 2 men making out in front of me, like how close? Just like
Where I'm sitting.
Right, what?
Right in front of you,
Right in front
where
of
I'm
me?
sitting.
Okay, good for them. They're making out. Probably enjoying each other. Fine.
You wouldn't feel like grossed out or anything?
No, actually.
I don't think so. I personally don't like public displays of affection anyway, so I think my reaction would not be like of approval, but it wouldn't be because that they are of the same sex on either case.
No, it wouldn't be that much of a problem.
You wouldn't.
They could do whatever they want. Not that big a deal.
So you wouldn't feel like grossed out or anything?
No.
No, because it's still humans kissing each other, so it's okay for me.